If you've ever seen a production of Rochester City Ballet, you know what a wonderful treasure it is in our community. A name associated with it, Tim Draper, of course. He continued the Eastman tradition of training world-class dancers by starting the Rochester City Ballet. And now local author Wendy Roxin Wicks is paying homage to him with a new book. She joins us in studio to talk all about the book. It's called Tim Draper, From Eastman Theater's Muses to the Founding of Rochester City Ballet, and it is a beautiful book that she brought us in studio here. And on the front cover, of course, perhaps one of those muses herself, and a beautiful, just a gorgeous book, a beautiful gift to give to someone who loves dance.
Oh,
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Norma, for letting me be here.
You know, we hear so much about Rochester City Ballet and you know, Draper dance and all of this, and we don't know, many people don't know who Tim Draper was. And can you tell us about him, and perhaps for those who don't know who he is?
Sure, and I could talk all day. Tim Draper was the founder of Rochester City Ballet and had a dream to restore ballet at the highest quality to Rochester. And he was part of a wonderful tradition. He had studied with Olive McHugh, who had co-founded with Thelma Burkry the Mercury Ballet. And that goes back to the Eastman Theater Ballet, Norma, which is the first ballet company in the United States. Ina Nat Botsford had trained with and had won an award from Pavlova. She came back to Rochester and prevailed upon George Eastman to start a school and a company. And out of that came Thelma Burkry, who's on the cover, and Olive McHugh, who taught Tim Draper. And at the time of his death, 4 of his dancers were in New York. So there was Christy Boone, Sarah Lane, Sarah Ostrom at American Ballet Theater, one of the greatest companies in the world, and Aisha Ash at New York City Ballet. And as my husband pointed out, this was incredible because it would be like a local varsity baseball coach who in 4 years had 4 members of the team going to the New York Yankees. It's like,
and that's the thing. I think we are a city that is world-class, I think, in many ways, even though perhaps those outside of Rochester might see us as a sleepy town. When it comes to the arts, Rochester really knows its stuff, and we appreciate the good stuff. And so that's why, I can appreciate this. The other thing is, he made dancing a profession for a lot of dancers who may have started out thinking, oh, it's just a hobby. No, it became and is a career. For many dancers.
Oh, you're so right, because he inspired everybody. They kept coming 6 days a week because they could see that he was making them better and better, and the discipline that went into it, and the love. And as one of the dancers, Jonathan Davidson, had said, he made it great for teenagers. He could relate to teens with his humor, his sarcasm, and he was so great. And then he passed on that legacy to his heir, Jamie Leverett, who has taken the company to an even new level. And they're going to perform 3 times this season with the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra, which is another
so world-class, gem in our community.
Absolutely.
So for people who want to get this book, and I can see this book being under many a tree, really got about 10 seconds left. Where can people get the book?
I think at Barnes & Noble Pittsburgh, we're doing a book signing on Saturday night. And today, the kids, the dancers, are going to be doing a signing with Clara.
I love it.
And they can meet it. And at
Barnes & Noble?
University of Rochester Press, which published it, and with Amazon. And thank you so much.